Okay. So you were probably, if you watch my unboxing video, you're probably like all excited for Cuba footage. But I packed the camera, I packed the mic, I got to Cuba, I realized I left my batteries at home. Yeah, so no, it's not happening. Anyways, this is the Campark. This is the Campark right here. Yep. That light's not on. So many things are off now. So that I'll come back and I'll realize that I haven't turned things back on yet. Anyways, this is the little Campark V40. We're gonna just run outside and do a little walk test. We have a little microphone that I have from a different camera, and my expectations is that this should have no issues plugging in here, because on this side, I think it is, this side, the doors, I have to say, the doors are sealed. They are solid. Like, you really gotta get in there to open these. Anyways, there it is, opened. And this, so you guys can see it, this is kind of the microphone that you kind of need. This just goes like there, and you're off, right? You're ready to go. This is how we're gonna use it. But before we go into this, just a few things. I'm gonna just turn this on. I don't have a memory card in it. So this is your power button. This is your record button. This is your mode button. So if we hold power, right, we get a little, where are we here? We get a little, I don't have a memory card, but that's fine. Inside here, of course, you'll have your settings. So if you hit where it says like the normal 4K 30, just tap on that. You can go through here and look at normal. It says seamless. I'm not 100% sure what seamless is. V time lapse, slow motion, fast motion, and turn your Wi-Fi on. Cool, right? I keep moving out of frame for you guys. If you exit out of here and click on the settings button, here's your video resolutions. We're going to be doing 4K 30, but it has 2K 60, 1080, sorry, 2.7K 30, 1080p 60, 1080 30, 720 60. And it's weird because if you click on, at least it did for me, when you click on the slow-mo button back there, it takes you to 720 60. I'm not really sure why, but it does. Power frequency, of course, is like 60 or 50 hertz. I set mine to 60 because of here. This is something that's a little different. You actually see a microphone, and if you click on that, you'll see built-in or external. Now, it doesn't switch automatically, and it is something that you have to go in here and tell it to use the external, so it doesn't auto-detect. So remember that. If you're someone that uses your microphone 90% of the time and you accidentally unplug it and it's set to external, you're probably going to get no sound, and vice versa. If you have it set to the built-in and you plug an external in, it's not going to use it. It's going to still use the internal. So a little different. It is what it is. When you're in the camera setting, of course, you do have your video resolution, your voice record, exposure compensation, your electronic image stabilization, loop recording, time-lapse interval, fast motion movie, wind noise reduction, date stamp. Now, all these kind of things you can turn on and off, and then of course you have your back button. Now, when you're actually, you may not want to be farting around, right, when you're out shooting, having to go through menus. Maybe you're wearing gloves. So if you hold the record button down, just kind of hold it, just keep it held, you actually see you can kind of at least come in here and switch the main modes if you want to, which is kind of nice. If you tap the mode button, it will take you, you'll see it now, it's gone to camera, right? Playback, video, setup. You can go into photo settings, etc., etc. It kind of just toggles through them all. Nice and easy. Of course, if you tap the record button, it's going to record. And if you hold the mode button down, you'll see it's rear screen. But if we come here and you hold the mode button, it should switch to the front screen. Now, you can't have both screens going on. You want to get one or the other, but that's fine. You're usually only looking at one of the two screens. And then when you're done with it all, you can hold this one down and turn it off. It's fairly simple once you understand what the buttons do, because maybe you're like me and you're opposed to reading manuals, right? You're opposed to it, so you're like, no, I'm gonna figure it out. It's not overly complicated. It does have a narrow, medium, and wide mode. We're going to be shooting in wide mode, but I was looking at it the other day, and I'll be completely honest with you. Wide mode is not wide at all. It's not very wide. So we're just going to walk around the backyard with this right now. Later on in the week, I think we will take this out on the motorcycle. My concern is that it's not going to be wide enough for my liking. But that's not everybody. If you're going to use something like this, like as a vlogging camera, it's probably got a good width, especially if you have it attached to like a little like selfie stick or something like that. So it really all depends on what you're looking for it to do, I think. Anyways, let's go outside and we'll get some footage. Yeah. All right, so we're testing the Campark V40. You get to see a little bit in low light because it's like indoor light, and you get to see Harley. Harley's playing some weird game. Yeah. And well, we're gonna head outside now. I do like with most of these cameras, of course, that they have the front screen, and that's super useful. Takes a little bit of time to go through the menus, but they're there. Everything's kind of like hold this button down a little bit longer. We'll kind of go through that when I come back in the house after. We're shooting in 4K 30 right now, but we'll go outside. I do have the external mic, and this one's a little different because it doesn't seem to self-detect that there's an external mic plugged in. You have to go into the settings under audio, like under microphone, and it'll ask if you're running internal or external mic. So yeah, I set it to external, and I guess the hope now is that it's actually recording any audio, because I'm crossing my fingers because I haven't tested. And I do have a little micro USB microphone that I have plugged in here, which I'm using. And for those that watch our vlog videos, this is Mary's motorcycle right here. Mine's in the shed, and we did get her new windscreen put on, so she's super excited. Tomorrow I'm going to register my bike because well, we moved from Ontario here to Nova Scotia, and because of that our bikes are not registered here yet. So that's cool too. But we'll just kind of go for a walk just so you guys can see the stabilization. You know, this is my backyard. It's my backyard here. That's our neighbor. They're out raking right now. We'll have to do that too. Ground's a little mushy. That's okay. We'll just kind of meander over here just to see what's going on. We do have there's some flowers starting to bloom. That's nice. And it's funny because we moved here in the summer, so all these trees that you see here were just full. It's you couldn't see any of that stuff over there. Now you can. Yeah, and oh, the ground is soppy wet. Soppy wet. Yeah. So we come over here. This too, it was just like, it's like waist high grass normally. You guys are being able to hear what the wind is like, because there's definitely a bit of wind coming through right now with the external mic. And voila, a field. This is kind of right here where our property ends, and the field just begins. I don't even know who owns this, or if the town owns it, or because the houses all kind of go around it. It is what it is. This is, there you go. This is what I get to mow. This is what I get to mow in the summer. It's fun. It gets me outdoors, which is nice in the sun, so it's good. All right, so 4K 30, image stabilizer, external mic. We do have, because again, for those of you that watch the vlog channel, hopefully more and more of you do, because we use some of this stuff to do that. Oh, forgot my that's my little puck for my bike. Anyways, we do the little vlog channel, and we use all the different cameras. But what's kind of cool is I'll be hopefully doing a lot more motorcycle riding into Halifax from where I live, which is about 45 minutes, which means I've got a ton of action cams that I want to test on motorcycles, especially any ones that have mic support, which this one does as well. So a lot more video testing coming up, especially on this Campark V40, not V50, V40. We will be putting it on a helmet, doing a motorcycle test, along with a couple other action cams. So yeah, those are all coming up. This was a fast video, I think, because really I just wanted to see how well it worked, you know, see how well it worked. I did a quick unboxing, and now you guys get an idea of basically what the mic can sound like, what the stabilization is like, and what the image quality is like. So all kind of wins, you know. All right, that's going to be it for me for today. Again, 4K 30. It does have a 2.7K, a 1080 version, and if you go into slow-mo, it goes all the way down to like 720p. It seems to be what it does, but 4K 30, that's what we're looking for. Alright guys, links down below to where you can pick up the Campark V40, and that's all for me today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.